Hi friends, welcome to our channel Make Yourself Ready. நம்ம ஃபிசிக்ஸில் ஒவ்வொரு வீடியோலையும் 2 டாபிக் இல்லை 3 டாபிக் சூஸ் பண்ணி அதிலிருந்து ஒரு 100 ஆப்ஜெக்டிவ் கொஷின்ஸை ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணி உங்களுக்கு வீடியோவாக கொடுத்துட்ருக்கோம். மேக்ஸிமம் இந்த 100 ஆப்ஜெக்டிவ் கொஷின்ஸை படிச்சிங்கனாவே போதும், உங்களுக்கு அந்த டாப்பிக்கில் எல்லாமே கவர் ஆகிடும். சில பேர் தியரியாக படித்ததான் புரியும், ஆப்ஜெக்டிவ் கொஷின்ஸ் எனக்கு புரியாது அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறவங்க தியரியை படித்து முடிச்சுட்டு இந்த 100 ஆப்ஜெக்டிவ் கொஷின்ஸ் அட்டன் பண்ணி பாருங்கள். உங்களுக்கு ஆன்சர் தெரியுதா இல்லையான்னு டெஸ்ட் பண்ணி பார்த்துக்கோங்க. இல்லை நான் ஆப்ஜெக்டிவ் கொஷின் மட்டும்தான் படிப்பேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறவங்களுக்கு இந்த வீடியோ ரொம்ப யூஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கும், தவற விட்டுறாதீங்க. வாங்க வீடியோக்குள்ளே போகலாம். வீடியோக்குள்ளே போகிறதுக்கு முன்னாடி இந்த சேனலுக்கு புதுசாக இருந்தீங்கன்னா சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிவிட்டு பக்கத்தில் இருக்க பெல் பட்டனையும் ப்ரெஸ் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. நான் போடுற ஒவ்வொரு வீடியோ உங்களை சேரும். வீடியோ பிடிச்சிருந்தா ஃபைனலாக லைக் பட்டனை தட்டி விடுங்க. First question is, which of the following pairs represent two scalar quantities? Scalar quantities, two scalar quantities அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா option C is the right answer. Distance and speed. மற்ற ஆப்ஷனில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா scalar quantities, vector quantities mix பண்ணி கொடுத்துருப்பாங்க. Distance and speed இது ரெண்டு மட்டும்தான் scalar quantities. Second question, which of the following is true about displacement of an object? Answer is, it can be less than the distance traveled by the object. Option B is the answer. Next question, the branch of mechanics which deals with the study of motion of material. Next question is, the branch of mechanics which deals with the study of motion of material objects without taking into account the factors Kinematics motion. Option B is the right answer. Which of the following represents non-uniform motion? Equal displacement in equal intervals of time. Option A is the right answer. Next question, what is the slope of the velocity time graph when an object moves with constant negative acceleration having positive initial velocity? Answer is more than 90 degree. Option B is the right answer. Next question, the motion of an object under free fall is an example of which of the following? Answer is uniform acceleration. Option B is the answer. Next question, the acceleration at a given instant of time is called as instantaneous acceleration. Option B is the right answer. Next question, what is represented by the slope of a straight line joining 2 points on a velocity time graph? Answer is average acceleration. Option C is the answer. The equation of motion V is equal to u+at can be applied in which of the following cases? When acceleration is constant. Option C is the answer. Next question, which of these physical quantity is a vector quantity? Gravitational intensity is the answer. Option C is the answer. Next question, which of the following are polar vector? Polar vector எது அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா both A and B. Both A and B வரும். Displacement, force. Option C is the answer. Both displacement and force வரும். Next question, the magnitude of the resultant of two vector is maximum in which of the following case? When vectors act in the same direction. Option A is the answer. Two vectors are said to be equal if they have equal magnitude and same direction. Option A is the answer. Which of the following condition is true for two vectors to be collinear? Option C is the answer. Acting along the parallel straight line. Acting along the parallel straight line. Option C is the answer. Next question, which of the following condition is true for an object to be in equilibrium? I think fourth one is the option D is the answer, all the above. No linear motion of the object, no rotational motion of the object, minimum potential energy of the object, மூணுமே வரும். A projectile will achieve maximum horizontal range at which angle? 45 degree. Option C is the right answer. Next question. What is the relation between velocity and acceleration at the highest point of projectile path? Both the perpendicular to each other. Both are perpendicular to each other. Option B is the right answer. What is the work done by centripetal force in case of uniform circular motion? Uniform circular motion அப்படின்னாலுமே வந்து ஒர்க் டன் வந்து 0 தான். சென்ட்ரிஃபியூகல் ஃபோர்ஸ் அப்படின்னு வந்தாலுமே வந்து ஒர்க் டன் வந்து 0 தான். ஆப்ஷன் பி இஸ் த ரைட் ஆன்சர். நெக்ஸ்ட் கொஸ்டின். What is the relationship between time period and frequency in case of uniform circular motion? Reciprocal to each other. Option A is the right answer. What is the angular acceleration of your body moving with constant angular velocity? Option C, 0 is the answer. Next question. Which of the following is correct about kinetic energy during the projectile motion? It is minimum at the highest point. It is minimum at the highest point. Option B is the right answer. Which of the following is independent of mass during the projectile motion? I think option 4 is the answer. Time of flight, horizontal range, maximum height. All will come. Next question. What is the maximum height that can be attained by a projectile? 1/4 of its maximum range. 1/4 of its maximum range. Option 3 is the right answer. 24. Question number 24. Which of the following is not correct about vector addition? Option C is right answer. Vector of different natures can be added. Next question. Which of the following statement regarding vector is not correct? A vector changes when it is displaced to itself. This is the wrong option. I think C is the correct answer. What is the apparent weight of the person when the elevator is accelerating downwards less than the actual weight? Less than the actual weight. C is the answer. The force acting at a point are called as, ஒரு பாயிண்ட்ல ஆக்ட் ஆகிற ஃபோர்ஸுக்கு பேர் கான்கரண்ட் ஃபோர்ஸ்னு சொல்லுவோம். Concurrent force. Next question. The force acting on a body for a short time are called as impulse. Short time ஒரு force ஒரு bodyல act ஆச்சு அப்படின்னா அதுக்கு பேர் impulse. Option 3 is the answer. Next question. Newton's third law of motion applies to which of this force? Option 4 is the right answer. Gravitational, electric, magnetic. All will come. The inability of your body to change its state of rest of motion is known as inertia. Option 4 is the right answer. Which of these is the cause of friction? Option C, both A and B is the right answer. Roughness of surface in contact, force of adhesion between the molecules of the surface in contact. Next question. What is the relationship between kinetic and limiting friction? Kinetic friction is slightly less than the limiting friction. Option B is the right answer. Next question. When one body is actually moving over the surface of other body, the friction is known as option A, kinetic friction. Option A is the correct answer. Next question. The value of coefficient of limiting friction does not depend on which of the following? Total area of the surface in contact. B is the right answer. Which of the following is not a method to reduce friction? Throwing sand on the ground. Option C is the right answer. Which of these is the force required to move a body uniformly in circle? Centripetal force. ஒரு பாடி யூனிஃபார்மாக வந்து சர்க்கிளில் வந்து மூவ் ஆகிறதுக்கு centripetal force தான் ஹெல்ப் இருக்கு. நெக்ஸ்ட் கொஸ்டின். The centripetal force and centrifugal force are equal in magnitude and have opposite direction. Option C is the right answer. What is the rate of acceleration produced by one dyne force acting on a body of mass 1 gram? Option C, 1 centimeter per second square. Option C is the right answer. The Newton's third law is applicable when the bodies are at rest or in motion. The bodies are at rest or in motion. Option 4 is the right answer. The apparent weight of the body becomes zero in which of the following cases in the elevator? During free fall of the body under gravity. Option A is the right answer. Which of the following is not correct about the velocity of rocket at any time? Length of the rocket. Length of the rocket தான் வந்து answer. Option C is the right answer. Next question, the thrust on a rocket is in the opposite direction of the rocket. Option B is the right answer. Next question, which of the following is correct about the coefficient of limiting friction between any two surfaces in contact? It is equal to the tangent of angle of a friction. Option C is the right answer. Angle of friction is answer A. Option A is the answer, equal to angle of repose. Equal to angle of repose. Next question, which of the following is an example of application of force? All the above is the answer. Next question, what is the product of the mass of the body and its velocity called? Answer is linear momentum. Option B is the answer. Next question, as per the Newton's second law of motion, what is the relation between the rate of change of linear momentum and the external force applied? Answer is inversely proportional. Option B is the answer. Next question, the second law of motion gives as a measure of which of the following physical quantities? Force. Force is the answer. Option B is the answer. Next question, 1 kilogram force produces how much acceleration in a body of mass 1 kg? Option C, 9.8 meter per second square is the answer. Next question, which of these is our example of conservation of linear momentum? Explosion of bomb, recoiling of gun, fight of rockets and jet planes. I think all of the above. Fourth option is the answer. Next question, a passenger in a moving train tosses a 5 rupee coin. If the coin falls behind him, then the train must be moving with uniform. Answer is acceleration. நல்லா தெளிவா கொஸ்டினை படிச்சுட்டு அப்புறம் ஆன்சர் போடுங்க. கான்செப்டை புரிஞ்சிக்க முடியல அப்படின்னா இதை ஆன்சர் பண்ண முடியாது இந்த மாதிரி கொஸ்டின்ஸ்க்கு. A person standing at a middle point of a wooden ladder which starts slipping between a vertical wall and the floor of a room while continuing to remain in a vertical plane. The path traced by the person standing at the middle point of the slipping ladder is circular path. Circular path is the answer. Option 3 is the answer. Next question, the slope of a velocity time graph represents acceleration. Next question, for a body moving with uniform velocity and uniform acceleration is displacement time graph is non-linear is the answer. Option 2 is the answer. Next question, an iron ball and a wooden ball of a same radius are released from the same height in vacuum. The time taken by both of these to reach the ground is exactly equal. Next question, a ball is thrown upward and it's turned to ground, describing a parabolic path. Which of the following remains constant? Horizontal component of velocity is the answer. If small raindrops falls through air, its velocity goes on increasing for some time and then becomes constant. Option 3 is the right answer. The working principle of a washing machine is centrifugation. Option 1 is the right answer. Newton's first law is also called as law of inertia. Option 2 is the right answer. The fat can be separated from milk in a cream separator because of centrifugal force. A man is at rest in the middle of a horizontal plane of perfectly smooth ice. He can move himself to the shore by making use of Newton's third law. Third law is the answer. A metal ball and a rubber ball of a same mass are dropped from a same height. After hitting the floor, the rubber ball rises than the metal ball. Why? இதுக்கு வந்து ஆன்சர் வந்து ஃபோர்த் ஆப்ஷன், நன் ஆஃப் தி அபோ. இந்த கொஸ்டினுக்கு வந்து நன் ஆஃப் தி அபோ, இந்த 4 ஆப்ஷன்ல எதுவுமே கிடையாது ஆன்சர். உங்களுக்கு கரெக்ட் ஆன்சர் தெரிஞ்சது அப்படின்னா அதை கமெண்ட்ல போடுங்க. நெக்ஸ்ட் கொஸ்டின், ஆன் விச் ஒன் ஆஃப் த ஃபாலோயிங் கன்சர்வேஷன் லா டஸ் ராக்கெட் ஒர்க்ஸ்? லீனியர் மொமெண்டம். Option 3 is the right answer. The function of ball bearing in a wheel is to convert kinetic friction into rolling friction. Option 2 is the right answer. An object with a constant speed, option is might be accelerated. Option 3 is the right answer. An athlete runs before long jump to get advantage on inertia of motion. Option 1 is the right answer. When a running car stops suddenly, the passenger tends to lean forward because of inertia of motion. Option 3 is the right answer. Next question. A goalkeeper in a game of football pulls his hand backwards after holding the ball shot at the goal. This enables the goalkeeper to reduce the force exerted by the ball on hands. Option 2 is the right answer. The inertia of an object tends to cause the object to resist any change in its state of motion. To resist any change in its state of motion. Option 3 is the right answer. Next question. Consider a vehicle going on a horizontal road towards east, neglecting any force by the air. The frictional force on the vehicle by the road must be towards east. Option 3 is the right answer. We slip on a muddy road due to lack of friction. Option 3 is the right answer. The quantity weight is measured by spring balance. Option 3 is the right answer. Next question. The motion of your body around a circular path is an example of uniform speed, variable velocity. Uniform speed, variable velocity. Option 3 is the right answer. A rocket works on the principle of Newton's third law. Option 1 is the right answer. In cricket match, while catching a fast moving ball, a fielder in the ground gradually pulls his hand backwards with the moving ball to reduce the velocity to zero. The act represents Newton's second law of motion. Option 2 is the right answer. A motor vehicle is moving on a circular with a uniform speed. The net acceleration of the vehicle is towards the center of the circle. Option 2 is the right answer. If an object undergoes uniform circular motion, then its velocity change. Option 2 is the right answer. Ball bearings are used in bicycle, car, etc. because the effective area of constant between the wheel and axle is reduced. Option 3 is the right answer. A jet plane flies in the air because the thrust of budget compensate for the force of gravity. Option 2 is the right answer. Next question. A body is imparted motion from the rest to move in the straight line. If it is then obstructed by an opposite force, then the body is sure to slow down. Option 2 is the right answer. The force required to keep a body in uniform circular motion is option 1, centripetal force. Next question. A person is sitting in a moving train and facing the engine. He tosses off a coin and coin falls behind him. It can be concluded that the train is moving forward and gaining speed. Option 1 is the right answer. Next question. A person sitting in an open car moving at a constant velocity throws a ball vertically up into air. The ball falls exactly in the hand which threw it up. Option 4 is the right answer. An athlete diving a high springboard can perform a variety of exercise in the air before entering the water body. Which one of the following parameters will be constant during the fall? An athlete's angular momentum. Is the answer. Next question. An object is undergoing near non-accelerating motion. Its rate of change in momentum is 0. Option 2 is the answer. Next question. The cat survive fall from height much more than human or any other animal. It is because that can immediately adjust itself to land on all four paws and observe the impact of fall by bending. Option 3 is the right answer. A piece of paper and a cricket ball is dropped from the same height under which of the following condition to both reach the surface simultaneously? Option is they must be dropped in the vacuum. Vacuumல drop பண்ணா மட்டும்தான் ஒரு weight கம்மியா உள்ள பொருளும் weight அதிகமா உள்ள பொருளும் ஒரே டைம்ல surface reach பண்ணும். Next question. Two stones of mass are thrown vertically up in the same velocity. Which of the following will happen? Both will reach the same height. Option 3 is the right answer. For a particle revolving in a circular path with constant speed. The acceleration of the particle is along the radius. Option 2 is the right answer. Next question. Water flows out of the hole of your bucket and flows a parabolic path. If the bucket falls freely under gravity, the water flows a straight line path relative to the falling bucket. Option 1 is the right answer. The next question. A motor vehicle is moving on a circle with a uniform speed. The net acceleration of the vehicle is towards the center of the circle. Next question. A body moves with a constant speed along a curved path. Its acceleration can make any arbitrary angle with its velocity. Option 3 is the right answer. If an object undergoes a uniform circular motion, then its velocity change. For a body moving with constant speed in a horizontal circle, which of the following remains constant? Kinetic energy is constant. Next question. Which of the following is correct when a person walks on a rough surface? The reaction of force which the man exerts on floor keeping him move. Option 3 is the right answer. Next question. When a bicycle is in motion by pedaling, the force of friction exerted by the ground on the two wheels is such that it acts in the backward direction on the front wheel and in the forward direction in the rear wheel. Option 1 is the right answer. Next, to avoid slipping while walking on ice, one should take small steps because of function of ice small. Function of ice small. Function of ice is small. Function of ice is small. Option 3 is the right answer. Angle of friction and angle of repose are not equal to each other. Consider a vehicle going on your horizontal road towards east. Neglect any force by the air. The friction force on the vehicle by the road in must be towards east. Finally, last question. The roadways are banked on curves so that the wear and tear of tire may be avoided. The wear and tear of tire may be avoided. Option 2 is the right answer. இந்த வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருக்கும்னு நம்புறேன். இதே போல நிறைய வீடியோ வேணும்னா எங்க சேனலுக்கு சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க. சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிட்டு பக்கத்துல இருக்க பெல் பட்டனை பிரஸ் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. நாங்க போடுற ஒவ்வொரு வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு வந்து சேரும். வீடியோ பிடிச்சிருந்தா மறக்காம லைக் போடுங்க. Thank you friends.